boys and girls, so today we're going to talk about a little bit more about shapes, but we're going to talk about 3D shapes. So we're going to review a little bit about how a 3D shapes are solid and they're not flat like our 2D shapes, like our circles and our triangles and our squares. So they have corners, edges, and faces, which means you can touch them and you can feel them and things can be made out of those kind of shapes. So we're going to start with the one that we talked about last week. We talked about a sphere and how it looks like a basketball or an orange, and you can kind of roll it in your hands, right? And it's kind of like a ball. And they're curved. It's all curved, so it goes all the way around, right? So it looks like a circle. That's a 3D shape. Okay, so that's our sphere, and it doesn't have any corners, right? It's just all around. And then we have talked about this one as well. This one's cool looking though. This one is a cube. And it kind of looks like on one side, if it wasn't 3D, it looks like a square. Good job, a square with all four sides. But it actually has multiple sides. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Sorry, Miss Gish had to count. So it has 6 sides, completely flat sides. But I can hold it in my hands, right? And it's 3, and it has corners on the sides, and it looks like a box, is what Miss Gish would say, right? It looks like a box. It looks like something that you can unwrap like a present on Christmas time, or like a box that you may get in the mail. So that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a box. So that's so we just learned about our sphere, which is our ball, and then our box, which is our cube. And then we have our cylinder, which we talked about this one a while ago. We talked about this one in math. It's a cylinder, and it kind of looks like a cone, or some of my friends said it looks like the bottom of Miss Gish's water bottle. So they kind of have the same shape, and it's got a circle at the bottom, and then it has like really, really long on the inside, like kind of like a rectangle, and then it has another circle on the other side. So this is our cylinder, and it looks like a can, maybe, or it looks like a water bottle. So, and it's 3D because I can still hold it in my hand, as you can hold the 3D shapes all in your hand. And then we are going to go to our cone. Our cone kind of looks like the bottom of an ice cream cone, which is Miss Gish's favorite dessert, maybe yours too, so it's a good way to remember it. So our cone looks like an ice cream cone. And the special thing about this one is it has a circle at the bottom, and it comes to a point at the very, very top. Okay, and it's like round, like it's very smooth and round on the edges, kind of towards the side. And then we have one more, and this one is called a pyramid. Now these kind of look the same. One of the major differences is the bottoms. This one, our cone, has a circle at the bottom, and our pyramid has a square at the bottom. They're still both 3D, and you can still hold them in your hand. A pyramid would be like the pyramids of Egypt. In Egypt, it kind of comes to a very, very point at the top, but it's not smooth like the cone all the way around. It has those lines up the side. So it kind of looks like it's broken into different types of triangles instead of smooth all the way along the sides. So those are our 3D shapes that we've talked about. So we have, let's quick review, we have our sphere that looks like a ball. We have our cube that looks like a box. We have our cylinder that looks like a water bottle or a can. We have our cone that looks like an ice cream cone. And we have our pyramid that looks like a pyramid in Egypt. And so, boys and girls, what I'd like you to do is now, with this video, you can also see below on the plans that we have a little bit of a fun worksheet for you, and you can do maybe a little bit of a game. And then I want you to go around your house, and I want you to maybe draw different things that are made out of 3D shapes. And I bet you when you're out looking for them, you're going to find a lot more than maybe you think you'd have. So I'd like you to do that and have fun with it, okay, boys and girls? All right, see you later.